Yo, 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 yo. Hello,
Yo,
Eric.
yo,
Hello,
yo.
Breadheads.
Breadheads, what it do, baby? T
Another
Dog.
episode of Think Fresh.
Thinking and stinking fresco.
Dude, I am stinking right now.
Really?
Stinking, smelling good, though. Never bad.
That is right. You are always smelling good. Always smelling like, what is it? It's Margiela, right?
I've
Sailing
been
day.
doing sailing day, a little bit of beach walk as well, but
Oh,
I'm
beach walk,
overdue to
yeah.
ever since my Aesop Marrakesh roller got crushed in a ski accident. Um, the court case has not been thrown out yet. Peltra's on the stands. I will. I should probably get a new roller of that because that is the best I ever feel. What's the Drake line? It's like smelling good, living better.
That's a good one. That is a good
hmm
one. Yeah, I'm hoping you have Gunna's lawyer on the case because you'll be
hmm
out of there in no time.
That
Um,
would be helpful. Yes,
yeah,
yes.
absolutely. Wow, Ty. Fuck, what a beautiful Tuesday. It's nice and sunny here in Vancouver. I ran into you yesterday.
Yeah,
Out,
that
I
was
was out
really
and about in the
exciting.
city. Out and
Eric
about in
was
the city.
cycling.
I was cycling. I think that's the first time you've seen my bike outside of my bedroom, which is kind of cool.
hmm Yeah, I don't know what kind of kink uh, led you to having a road cycle in your bedroom by your bed full time, never leaving. But
hmm
it's
It's called
cool.
having
It's
a
cool.
it's called having a small but perfect location apartment, Ty.
Mm,
And that's what I had to do, before because my bike is too expensive to put in any kind of bike room. As you know, bike rooms it's just a petri bucket for thieves.
right, right. Some people
It's
shove their money under their mattress. Some people keep a Glock in their bedside table. But you,
a
my friend,
Glock
you
in my
sleep.
Rari.
You keep your enemies close and your like 10 speed cycle closer.
That's right, Ty. My road bike. Yeah, dude, that storage room downstairs it's kind of like the lettuce bucket. It's like you just reach in and take whatever you want. And you
Mm.
can do that any number of times and it doesn't matter. There's no consequences. No
There's
one will no one will ever beef up the security. It's just
no
not going to happen. It's not in the strata budget.
storage lockers are the very last thing anybody's gonna care about. And honestly, if you stole things from a storage locker, no one would even care because no one's even looking in them. These storage lockers, like in my building, I've looked at them; they're like filled to the brim, and I've never seen anyone even open them. Like
Exactly.
I know where the bodies are buried. It's in the parkade.
Exactly. Someone's gonna steal your winter collection, and you
hmm
won't know until it's October.
It's true. Yeah, dude, we're gonna be full season, and I'm not gonna be able to get a fit off.
That would really suck if you seasonally swapped your clothing from your closet to your storage, and then like one cold night in October, you go down. Sounds like a Drake song, but you go
hmm
down there and you realize like, oh fuck, I'm screwed. All my jackets are gone.
hmm October's very gone. That was weak, but yeah, you're right.
You were
Uh,
marinating on that one a little too long for how bad it was.
yeah, damn, dude,
All good,
getting
all
some
good.
moldy spots on that one.
That's okay, Ty. We're only 4 minutes into this brilliant
Still warming up.
episode. We're just warming up.
Gotta do some
We're
tongue
just
stretches.
we're we're
Choo,
plopping this full long into the toaster and we're hitting quick toast. Choo
beep,
choo.
beep, beep. Can you run back the intro song again?
Oh
Beep,
yeah, let's
beep,
just let's
beep.
uh let's go back to the beginning.
Yo, yo, yo.
And we're back. Welcome to another episode of Think Fresh, guys. It's
Hell
a beautiful
yeah.
Tuesday. I ride bicycles, Ty is
Mhm.
walking.
Hell yeah. T and E have been reborn again.
That's
Uh,
right.
dude, breaking news in the world of Subway. May I share it with you?
Wow. Oh yeah, sure. Let's do it.
Okay, this is new on the scene. Apparently, in some states, as of this week, Colorado, a few others, Subway employees are now considered tipped employees. Now, I don't know who's
Oh.
tipping them, but Subway has changed the vernacular around this, which is very problematic as an artist because if you are considered a tipped employee in the United States, I don't really understand the United States because in Canada this is not the case, but federal tipped minimum wage is like $2 an hour, which is
Mm-hmm.
criminally low. And if you're a
Mm.
tipped employee, you are allowed to be charged that much because the expectation is part of your wage will come from the tips. Now, you can understand how this is blatantly problematic because nobody in the world has ever hit that tip button at Subway. So sandwich artists are in a bit of a pickle. They're in the pickle bucket right now.
Damn, that's actually that's horrible news, Ty. This is an attack on, our beloved sandwich artists, because there's no way in hell they're gonna be making more than $2 an hour anymore. Um, and one thing you just said really fucking stood out to me, but you said that this not is not the case in Canada. So like, are you saying that sandwich artists are normal like hourly wage employees in Canada, or did you say that this like tipping wage law isn't in Canada at all?
This tipping wage law doesn't exist whatsoever in Canada. We just have a minimum wage of I don't know what it is, but you
Wow.
cannot go lower than that. That's considered the true minimum. So if you're
So
tipping your sandwich artists in Canada, you are getting them above the poverty line.
not only sandwich artist Ty, but also like that bottle girl at any given Yaletown club is
Hmm.
already making decent money. So when like they try to shame you into tipping because like, oh, I make all my money on tips, they're actually just pulling your leg, Ty.
Yeah, totally. They're getting a very
Oh.
taxable bag from their employer. But sandwich artists now, we are really it's ironic that they like sandwich artist will never be the starving artist type because they're surrounded by unlimited vegetables, so they can truly not starve. We don't have to worry about that. There will always be a meal for a sandwich artist, but it is criminally low in from my perspective to allow a sandwich artist to rely simply on tips, or should we call it commission, for their artistic endeavors.
Hmm.
um, because honestly, no one's thinking about that after they just watched the sandwich artist mutilate what could have been a beautiful 12 inches of sandwich right in front of them. A
it, ha-
massacre.
it had potential, Ty. The sandwich had potential. Everything was in place, but it just wasn't executed on.
So I'm pretty worried about this. I'm There's one of two things. We're either going to witness now a sandwich artist fallout. We
Mm.
will have the supply will severely the demand will be unmet by the supply of sandwich artists as they flee north to Canada to escape this new law. Um,
Hmm.
Draft dodgers of a new kind, or
Yeah.
perhaps Eric, sandwich quality might go down as the artists that are still there give up. Maybe it'll go up. Maybe sandwich quality will go up as now they're working for their tips. I doubt that though. The most likely possibility is they will attempt to unionize and then all get fired by Big Way, and then Subway will employ a brand new legion of either AI artists or um, freshly arrived immigrants. Who knows?
Ty, you really just hit D all the above in the
Hmm.
Scantron because you left me with no other takes.
Dude, yeah, sorry, I took them all out from under
you
you
just
there,
you
dude.
just listed every possible outcome like it's everything everywhere all at once.
Yeah, dude, every bucket has been empty. There's no
Hmm.
no more possibilities here. But my question to Eric is, which one is more likely?
Hmm. That is a great question, and find out on episode 2 of Everything Everywhere All at Lunch.
Nice.
Nice.
Um,
I think to answer your question though, I think the most likely outcome of this is that they are going to go on strike, Ty. The sandwich artists are going to strike, and they are going to refuse creating any new art, and they're going
mm,
to take the Ed Sheeran approach, Ty. They've been attacked legally for
mhm.
their artistry, and they're quitting. They said, "Fuck this! I'm done. I'm retiring. I'm hanging up
Retiring.
the gloves. I'm hanging up the bread knife. I'm over it."
Wow. They would just walk away from their life's work like that.
Exactly. They're going on a hunger strike.
Damn. Well, this is a I would call this a crime of passion because it is a crime to pay them this low. And like all artist types, they were probably quite passionate about their work. So it must really be hard to walk away from this particular job.
Yeah, it must be. You have to clock out. And for those who work service jobs like this, you all know we have to clock out and clock in within 3 minutes of your starting time.
Is that the
So
rule? 3 minutes?
it was for me back in the deli days, Ty. It still haunts me to this day.
Dude,
That's why when when we're with a guest and they don't join until 3 minutes late, I always get real nervous that they won't join at all.
there's probably a threshold there, right? Makes
Hmm.
sense. It's like if you walk into a Subway and 3 minutes pass before the artist stumbles out of the back room, like you should probably just leave. No, nothing good could be happening back there.
Absolutely not. Yeah, dude,
Dicey.
this sucks. So
Yeah.
So what are sandwich artists making? Do we know? Or does it depend on the franchise?
It probably depends on the state, whatever the federal tipped minimum is. In Colorado, I believe, where this is like breaking, is $2.13. Yikes!
Wow.
That can get you like
Shit.
2 inches of sandwich an hour. Like your Subway
Yeah.
sandwich, if they have a tip free day, they can barely afford
Hmm.
1 foot long by the end of their shift. That's whack. Like,
Hmm.
they're not getting any signature sandwiches.
Yeah. Even with the coupon, you can't even get a 6 pack of cookies.
No, definitely not comboing up. Damn, that's crazy.
That is
Dude, there
crazy.
is one more option, a little bit nefarious. This is option E, if you're
Hmm.
keeping track.
Hmm.
Sandwich artists must take it on themselves to acquire tips by any means necessary, and that might mean withholding vegetables and sauces from the patron until they are guaranteed a tip along with them. Imagine you say,
Mm.
"Could I get some extra tomatoes?" And they say, "It's gonna cost you, buddy." And then we'll do a little like under the counter kind of transaction to really maximize my veggies.
Hmm. Interesting. I mean, the only bad thing about that, Ty, is that we live in a customer's economy. So if you're the customer, you are always right in this world, and I think that's the worst possible thing to happen to capitalism. Really, like you're really gonna let the dumbass customer tell you what to do?
I think the customer is right is like the ethos of capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
It's the
that's
worst thing to happen to it because it sucks now.
if it wasn't for that though, there would be no capitalism. That is capitalism, Eric. They're
You gotta just
synonymous.
I
That's
know,
what
and I'm saying
free
it sucks,
markets are
Ty.
because of this.
And
It
I'm
does suck.
saying I'm
Like,
saying it's it's the same thing about like driving a Ferrari. Like the worst part about driving Ferrari is the mileage you get on it per tank.
mhm,
But that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. You know what I mean?
it's true.
It's the same thing with capitalism and being right as a customer. Just because you are a customer doesn't mean I want you to open your mouth and talk. Shut up.
Hmm.
Keep it to yourself. Okay? I don't want your substitutions or allergies. Okay? I don't care.
Hmm. Don't tell me your commentary on the color of the lettuce.
Yeah,
I don't need to hear
exactly.
that.
You can see it in the artist's face every time me and you bring that energy to the line. They're not there
Hmm.
for it.
No, they don't want to conduct business with a couple silly geese, but I kind of get that. You know what it is though, Eric? Is because the model of the customer is always right assumes the customer is like that means we, the collective, all of humans are one customer. And that one customer, if you think about the worst person you know with the worst taste, like they are also the same customer as you in that case, which means that the taste level of all people, the median taste is probably 50%, like average, which means that like the customer loves just like mediocre things.
Hmm. Oh, absolutely. This is a
So,
given. I mean, you look
so,
around, Ty, and people are driving Toyotas.
oh, damn. You didn't have to shoot for me like that. Dude, they're also biking places. Crazy. We invented cars so long ago and you're on a bike, idiot.
Hmm. Yeah, physical activity is very normcore of me.
It is, but everything's normcore because everything is selected by the customer. Think about like the what's something that you didn't have an exact choice over. Like look, Look around the building. You didn't choose that window pane. I bet that's the most average window pane behind you that has ever
Mm,
existed.
hmm. Yeah, probably economics of scale,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's
It's
like
too bad.
this one's the most affordable because they made it for every single building in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And if I want something
Yeah.
that's like curved glass, kind of like the Apple campus, I got to shell out like 5 million for a set of windows.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they're bespoke. And but I think this is kind of the draw of Subway at the end of the day is it's the best of both worlds. Obvious economies of scale, 44,000 plus locations. So they can offer like the most mediocre like slice of salami you've ever had. So you have that like appeal to the masses. But then you layer on the bespoke arrangement or curation of meat and vegetables allows you to make it precisely what you need. That is like kind of a conflict of interest, two sides of the same spectrum. Absolute customization and absolute mediocrity from scale. But Subway allows you to hit both ends perfectly. Isn't that kind of
Hmm.
crazy? Not a lot of businesses can say they do that.
Yeah, it is pretty impressive. And I think it boils down to offering many different ways to have the same ingredients.
Hmm.
Right? Like, I'm really going to make, like, there's literally like five different Italian subs in on the menu, all with the same ingredients, all different names.
Hmm.
And why are there five of them? I don't know.
Dude, I don't know either. You're really just eating the name, like whatever name like you're like you see the word meatballer and you're like, get in me. I'll get 12 inches of that meatballer. Yum.
Yeah, dude. And it's bad, Ty. It's real bad.
It's really bad.
It's all in the name, man.
It's too bad. That's
So
why we put so much pressure and consideration into our episode titles.
yeah, exactly. Absolutely. We spend at least 15 minutes after recording to figure out what we're going to call this
Hmm.
monstrosity.
I usually spend
Um,
most of the time with my head in my hands crying.
that happens like the night of for me,
Mm.
you know, when I like reflect on my day. That's when I usually hang my head low. Um, but Ty, I want to talk about our chance encounter yesterday.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. We started with this the chance encounter. You're on your bike. I walk by you. I say, "Hey, Eric." you
Actually, it was a much more harrowing sight. If I can just paint the picture for the breadheads.
go for it.
So I'm at this point in time, I've been playing tennis with Bay. You know what I mean? We packed up our bags with our tennis stuff. And midway through our long 2-hour match, we realized we're not going to make it through this in this heat on an empty stomach.
Mm.
There's no way. We got to stop and get
Hell
some
no.
snacks going. So we biked
Hell yeah.
over to Sushi Tree over in Coquitlam,
Dude,
and
Sushi Tree makes no sense. The sign just says tree. You were when I saw you, you were just standing in a restaurant called Tree. Like, what is
I
this
know
Whole
the
Foods bull crap?
I know this tree hugging shit right here.
Yeah, dude's
No,
yeah.
dude, there was like a paper sign that says tree, and there's
Mm.
a neon sign that says sushi, and then another neon sign that says to go. But
Oh,
on
dude,
Google
I didn't
Maps,
see the sushi one. I just thought you were like in there like cranking your own peanut butter or something.
yeah, exactly. I'm tapping the sap out of the wood here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but obviously I'm in my gym clothes. I'm sweaty. I'm very
Mm-hmm.
stinky, much
Mm-hmm.
like the bottom of the tuna bucket.
Post toast BMT is where I was gonna go with it, but yeah.
The like smelling like ranch water.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around and I see Ty outside the business, just like I don't even know how to describe that maneuver you did. You're just like waving frantically, and I go, "Oh shit, it's on!"
We are so back.
We are so back, baby. Episode 243.
Hell yeah.
I open the door. Ty's standing outside. He's like, "What's up, dude?" And I don't know what to do at that point. I'm like, "Wait, what? Were we supposed to hang out? I forget."
Like, do we have plans tonight? But
Yeah.
no, dude, I was walking by Tree. when I saw Eric's Bay. eBay is what I call her for short, like the software. And then I realized, oh, I should go say hello. And that's when she revealed to me, oh, Eric's inside getting a giant sushi roll. And then I like look up and it says tree. It doesn't make any sense. And then you turn around to leave, and that's when I thought I should jump scare this fucker. So I was when you spotted me, I was trying to hide behind a wall.
Oh shit. So I caught you in the act.
You caught me in the act, yeah.
Wow.
Busted.
If I had tipped the sushi restaurant, then I wouldn't have seen you. So I'm so happy I didn't tip because that means I
Mm-hmm.
got to transact quicker and then I caught you
Mm-hmm.
in the act.
Totally. Apple Pay saves yet another victim from this.
Exactly. Um yeah, dude, this place is kind of awesome. They just sell like giant pieces of sushi and
Just
I
like
just
a
got like
single
3 of
piece of
them.
maki. Just like it's like the size of
Yeah.
like an espresso cup.
Yeah, it's like a ball of rice wrapped with bean curd and then you can
Mm.
choose what kind of topping you want. So I got salmon 3 ways. Do you want to hear
What were
about
the
the three
tell me
ways I
all the
got the
ways.
salmon?
Yes.
Yes way. I got the teriyaki salmon, the aburi salmon, and then the spicy salmon.
Ooh, and which one was the winner?
I want to say it's spicy because I had a little nice little tang to it.
I do like a little bit of heat, and so do you. That's why you're always loading up the sriracha mayo and shit on your foot long.
All the pickled vegetables at Subway.
He likes it when a sandwich bites back. People.
That's right. That's right.
Ay ay ay.
And then yeah, I guess you went off. How was you said you were going to a dinner? How
Yeah,
was
for
that?
sure. My friend lived a few blocks away. They were they cooked up some cannelloni for me. You see,
Oh,
a
that's
couple
like a
different
big
flavors.
big tube of pasta, right?
Yeah, the cannelloni is kind of like a little 6 inch wrap from Subway. You get the 6 inch wrap. It's like that, but if you put the marinara sauce and the cheese and toast it like over top of it, it's got all the same ingredients basically too.
Wow,
hmm Two
amazing.
different kinds. One was by what's that? Tootie, is that his name? There's like a old timer chef. He had like a spinach ricotta recipe. I can't remember his name.
No,
But then there was
Tootie,
a
Tootie's what
Tootie.
the sandwich artist is doing behind the line in secret.
Is it his Tootie Tootie? Um, uh, he make of the foodie while he go tootie. Uh,
uh,
I can't remember, but then there was also a Martha Stewart recipe that was a
oh,
squash and walnut, and that went stupid crazy, dude.
wow.
Stewart's got some hits.
Dude, Martha, ever since she graced the cover of Sports Illustrated,
We didn't
she's
talk about
been
that,
she's been living in rent free in my head. That's for sure. What do you
dude.
think's better, her like um 80-year-old plus cleavage or her squash cannelloni recipe?
uh, both are a bit squishy. Hey,
Yeah, both are nice and sweet.
I went to when I went for a nice meal at a winery last weekend, and I ordered the squish squash from it was basically squash that was had a medley of other seasonal vegetables with it. It was mids, but squish squash is the term of choice to describe both
Hmm.
Martha's Hooters and and the squash cannelloni I ate, and also my footlong after my sandwich artist strangles it. My footlong gets squashed every time the artist goes to cut it in half.
Every time I order the meatball tie, it's squishing and squashing all over the place.
We call that getting sacked.
I might pop a testy trying to eat this fucking sandwich.
Damn,
Joke's on you,
nasty.
it already did, and it's
Hey,
in
hey,
the
hey.
sandwich.
Dude, when the whole meatball just like leaves the foot long.
Yeah, dude. When when I look down at my sandwich and I've actually Lance Armstronged it, it's missing a
Dude,
ball.
holy shit.
I get real
Eric's like,
choked up about that.
I lost my poor meatball.
Oh boy, I
Fucking,
don't know what that's from, but you
it's
don't need to
the
say
on
that ever
top of
again.
spaghetti. Dude, that's the on top of spaghetti lyric. You're not familiar with the
On top
bars?
of no, dude, what
All
the hell is
you
that?
don't know the you don't know the dude. You don't know the lyrics. This
No,
is
I'm not
like
ready to lock in those lyrics.
you've clearly never gone on Spotify and hit play like Italian music, like Italian dinner restaurant music. Dude, I
Mm.
gotta. How have you never heard this? Surely the breadheads are gonna be like, this guy's crazy. Just read that first line for me here. Read this out loud for the breadheads.
Okay, here how it goes, guys. On top of spaghetti all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed.
Achoo!
It rolled off the table, it rolled on the floor, and then my poor meatball rolled out of the door.
Dude, only an Italian can come up with these bars.
Hmm. This is
And
like if Alessi, if Alessi made a children's book,
basically, hey, about an on the run meatball.
an estranged meatball.
The thing is, like, this is like, I've never had an experience like this at any type of pasta restaurant. Like the meatballs are usually fairly well nested in the noodle, much like a
Mm,
baby bird in their mama's nest. But at
mm.
Subway, the meatballs are so precariously placed between that bread, unless they literally like smack it down, squishing your foot log entirely to like have like a two-dimensional look. That meatball is it's gonna try to get out. It's gonna prison break.
Yeah, just like Harry is gonna leave the royal family.
Mm-hmm.
Harry meatball.
Harry meatball. Uh, Harry meet Harry Ball. Wait, fuck it. Never mind.
Harry meatball. I'm
Who
not
is
Harry.
Harry Ball? I don't know. Fuck. Yeah,
Jeez,
dude.
hi. Avatar is it's a bad movie.
Bad movie. Terrible movie. Never watch it. I'm not gonna watch it. Avatar 2 will not be gracing these pupils anytime soon. I might never
Yeah.
watch a movie again, to be honest, Eric. I have no need for them. When was the last time a
Yeah.
movie actually like improved your life?
Um well, I'll leave that one up to the How Original podcast to deep dive into. Um I don't know, Ty. I think they generally improve my life, you know? It's a
So
nice
you sound a
break
bit
from,
skeptical.
well, it's the same as, to me it's the same as like doing like some hardcore like transcendental meditation, you just leave your
Mm,
body for like 2 hours. That's all.
right, right. Really
And
transformative.
yeah, Ty, and since you're pursuing a sober king lifestyle, I would recommend diving into new forms of content as a way to replace alcohol.
Everyone needs a vice, right?
Exactly.
I am trying to drink less alcohol. I've been monitoring my beverage intake. It's embarrassingly high weekly, and I don't even know how. Perhaps I'll reduce it. Perhaps I'll just try to beat my all-time records.
Hmm. Have
We'll
you
just see where
tried
the week goes.
have you tried downloading TikTok?
That's a great vice. No, dude. Are you familiar with buying time back or like the kind of like philosophy around time buyback?
Time buyback.
Mhm.
Um no, is this like some form of reparations?
Kind of. It's like an epic economic concept where if you're going to buy something, first like see if you can do the thing yourself and then understand how much time it would take you and
Mm.
cost and then use that to weight whether or not you should buy that time back of you doing it so that by pursuing the other method. So,
Oh.
a great example that's very near and dear to our listeners' hearts is that you can make a sandwich at home, but could you buy that time back by spending $12 at Subway? How much time do you save versus quality of meal that you receive to actually make it
Mm.
worth the time? If you run a business, you might send emails every day and realize that you could buy time back by hiring an executive assistant, and the actual cost savings on your time exceeds the EA's salary, which if you make them tippable could be as low as $2.13.
Yeah, it's like a blowout sale for for all hands on deck.
Dude, just
Um,
make every solve the labor crisis. Every all these companies are like in debt. Just make every employee out of tippable.
yeah, no kidding. That's an interesting concept, Ty. But that also assumes that your time is valuable to you, and that maybe you don't like doing the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm,
It's like if you're someone who loves making sandwiches, like going to Subway might be the last thing you want to do because one, you're gonna get a worse sandwich, and two,
mhm,
you're not gonna get to do the thing you love.
mhm. It'll actually hurt more because you'll have to watch someone else do the thing you love. I'll bet
Hmm.
all you wanna do, it's just like that dog in you just wants to put on those plastic gloves and climb behind the sneeze guard.
Oh, oh.
Uh,
Yeah, dude. Sometimes, I like to just get those plastic gloves on. You know what I mean? Cut open a
mhm,
nice 12-inch loaf
mm.
and, start slapping some meat down on it. That's like all I really want to do sometimes. And
Dude,
if I'm
yeah.
gonna have to like pay some kid to do that for me,
Mhm,
uh $12 while he's making two of those dollars,
mhm.
like that seems wrong to me. You know what I
Does
mean?
seem
Like
wrong.
that's
Slave
crazy.
labor.
Where's my money going then? Are you telling
It's
me that
crazy.
this franchise owner, I'm paying this fucking guy who owns the building for what?
It's
I have my
crazy.
own building.
Dude, you gotta just tell that artist, "Hey, man, take these buckets outside. I'll give you the full $12."
Let's take this outside.
Let's take this outside.
Yeah, you might want to be careful how you phrase that. They might press the secret button under the cash register.
Yo, but like for all the sandwich artists that are now questioning their position at Subway, it's not a terrible idea to like take your skills, buy a bike like our good co-host Eric here, open a little mobile sandwich counter. Do the thing you love, do the thing you're experienced with, but do it without the overhead of the man. You can be your own boss.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, I don't think the people who work at Subway love making sandwiches. I think what they love doing is making money outside of the hours of 6 p.m. or like from the hours of 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. on weeknights
Mm,
because they're in school during the other hours of the day.
or working a different
So,
job.
or working a maybe worse job, who knows? Your job would have
Right.
to be worse for you to pick up a second job at Subway, right?
Dude,
That's how that
can't
works.
imagine what that first gig is. That sucks. You're like probably like a drummer or a podcaster.
Yeah, you're a backup drummer. That sucks, bro.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, dude, I don't know. I really don't think any sandwich artists are gonna stick around after this. That's crazy. That really sucks. I feel for
That
you
really
guys.
sucks.
But just I think it's a good time to mention that there are open positions at Think Fresh Enterprises.
Mhm.
We're hiring currently for meme creation,
Mhm. EA.
EA games. Uh, we need someone to head our games department.
Yeah. Um, maybe like it's too bad there's a writer's strike right now because like so if any artists want to join our writers room, that's an option too. We had to fire all our writers.
That's right. This is a scripted podcast.
Yeah. That laugh was scripted. So was that one.
Hmm. Yeah, we just got to get a laugh track going.
Do you have that built in?
Not currently, no. I only have this built in.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, yo, what the fuck is up, stupid motherfuckers?
Hello, breadheads.
uh,
Ay, ay,
Ty,
ay.
it's been a great episode. Um, we gotta get the fuck outside. It's 5 p.m. We gotta
Mm-hmm.
leave the booth. We gotta get outside. Um, I'm going to drink some beer. You're gonna drink some water.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and we'll reconvene in the morning and see how that goes.
Stay dehydrated, King. Think fresh, everybody. Ciao.
Ciao.